was born in Hawaii and on the Big Island with my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my 2 sisters. My parents, they were caring, supportive. It wasn't until I'd say I was about 12 years old that things started getting a little harder. My dad went to prison for dealing drugs. My dad and I were always close. He was my best friend, still is. But when he went off to prison, it was really hard. So that's when I started doing drugs. I did what I wanted to do when I wanted to do things because my mom was never around. When I first became pregnant, I feel so bad saying this, but I wasn't really thrilled about it. You know, I was on drugs, and when I first found out I was pregnant, I didn't want a baby because I didn't want to have a drug baby, you know. But that's when I got clean and sober. I was clean for about a month only, and then I relapsed again. Found out I was pregnant with my last child, Hayes. Got clean for his pregnancy, and then about 2 months after he was born, I relapsed again. Finally, I decided to move to the mainland with my kids because I was afraid that I wasn't, you know, it was my last chance, and I was afraid of going to prison. About a month after I moved here, I got hooked up with family building blocks. It first started off with home visits. Then my kids were, they had some openings for the classroom, so that's when Haley, Jane, and Hayes got into the classroom.
When I first met Jessica, she was really unsure of herself and unsure of herself as a mom. She didn't have very much self-esteem, but you could tell that she wanted to be a really good mom.
Oh, I just love Allison. She's amazing. She's great with the kids. You know, she goes above and beyond for the kids.
I know Jessica's background with drugs has been really hard for her, so just checking in with her often about her stress level and her triggers of what would trigger her to go back to drugs and trying to work around that and prevent those from happening. When I first met the children, they were all loving children, and you could tell they loved mom, but they didn't have a very good attachment with her. And the first day that she dropped them off, neither one of them changed their affect when she left the room. They just, like it was normal to them that mom had left the room. I remember the first time that he said, "I miss my mom." That was such a good thing to hear for the teachers in the classroom and the volunteers to hear him say that he missed his mom. At Family Building Blocks, one of the things that we support is parent-child interaction, and that's really what I've seen with Jessica and Hayes is a really positive attachment.
You know, Allison and Family Building Blocks showed me it's all about the kids and just to be connected with them. You know, if they're playing with something, go there and join them and talk about it. Right now I'm going to school for my associates. I'm going for medical administrative assistant, and so far I'm getting straight A's. Other than that, I'm just working full-time.
I think Jessica will go far in life. I think she'll finish school and she'll graduate, and I think she'll get a good job that she wants to get. She's a very determined person, and I can see her going really far.
My dreams for my children are for them to just grow up in a really good environment, grow up feeling loved and cared for, know that they're loved. It's so beautiful to see my kids so happy. And me being able to experience that with them, it's a good feeling. And I don't think I would be able to be where I'm at today, you know, and experience everything with them if I were still back in Hawaii. So, sorry. What I would tell other families that have similar backgrounds is that Family Building Blocks has all the support that they need for the kids and for themselves, for their families. They're very supportive.